Hey, welcome back to LeijaLift, where we podcast before we lift. I'm Juan.
I'm Victor.
And this is LeijaLift, the podcast. And you can find us on Instagram, Juanito.LeijaLift _
And Victor Leija _
I don't know if I have a dot in there. Juan. I'll figure it out eventually. Eventually, you can go back to one of our previous podcasts. Probably said it right at some point.
Yeah.
And then Facebook and YouTube, LeijaLift, all one word. And Juanito.LeijaLift1 at Gmail.
And Victor.LeijaLift@gmail.
I think that's what has a dot.
Yeah,
My Gmail.
I think so too.
I think it's just Juan. I think it's just Juan LeijaLift _
I'll check.
Yeah, I think it's Juan LeijaLift _ Juan LeijaLift _ for Instagram. All right. So last week we didn't record because we were at our sister's quinceañera. And there might be videos of me breaking it down for the kids. I might have been the oldest one on the dance floor.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
There was plenty of people older than you.
At the end, like everyone left and it was just like us and like fucking little kids. I was like, I'm gonna go sit down because I'm making them look bad right now. And then I saw your picture, your post of the on Instagram. I didn't like it yet.
Oh, that's I even hashtag LeijaLift on this one.
I did. I saw that.
You got me mad at me.
I didn't like it, but I'm gonna like it. But I did see the hashtag. Now you finally use the LeijaLift hashtag.
It's the first time, last time that I had posted anything, and now I have actually something fitness related to post, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think I don't even think I have a picture of myself on that thing. All I have is like pictures of random stuff that I like, or like dumbbells on there. I know I have that, but I don't even have a picture of my face on there.
You don't need to.
Well, people need to know who the fuck is bro.
Well, you got that profile picture, man.
Oh yeah, I do have that. Never mind, I do have one picture of myself. So have you heard the 2 Chainz album that came out today? That dropped today, or the Offset album?
I have neither of them actually.
Neither of them.
I've been wanting to listen to them, but
wanting.
Well, I want to listen to 2 Chainz.
I want $1 million too.
Offset one, I don't know.
Come on, son, you gotta do something about
2
it.
2 Chainz, yeah, rapper go to the league.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Offset one. I didn't even know he had one.
Offset came out last week.
Well, I didn't even know. I don't have a attention.
I like them both. I listened to them both already.
Pretty good.
I do like them.
If you could take one over the other, which one would it be? No particular preference. It could be for tempo.
Well, because there's like songs that I like from each of them. But if I had to take a whole album, I might go with the Offset one.
Offset, really?
I might have to go with the Offset one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean that's not to say I wouldn't want 2 Chainz one, because I like my 2 Chainz.
Do they got like good tempo to them?
2 Chainz does. The Offset just has like a lot more like personal and like gets like more in person
into it.
Yeah, but the 2 Chainz has some good tracks on it, like catchy tracks and stuff.
Okay.
Like if I'm a workout, I might have a mix of both. If I just want to.
Do they have good workout music though, or is it just something you can like listen to and jam to and it sounds good?
There might be like, I think more jam to.
Okay.
Workout. There might be like 1 or 2 workout songs on the 2 Chainz album, I think. But again, I've only listened to it once, so I need to listen to it like 3-4 times.
I'll probably do that tomorrow.
And the Offset one, I think I've listened to it once too. I've listened to it twice, but one time I had it in the background, so I wasn't listening to it.
Yeah.
And then I listened to both of them like in full today, while I was working out and while I was like doing stuff. So I've listened to them both, but like as of just from I listened to them once, I'll take Offset, but not to say that I'm not hating on 2 Chainz album.
Okay, I'll listen to them tomorrow, and I'll see what I'll come up with like my own conclusion for next episode.
But I like them both. Yeah, I like them both. So before we even turned the podcast on, we're already like talking like 15 minutes of basketball.
Yeah, we
over like best player, and like we'll start off with like Bao leaving to the Bucks.
I mean, that's his potential destination. So what do you?
So it hasn't been done yet, though.
Well, I saw it a couple hours ago, and they were still talking about it. So
because on Instagram they were already saying bye to Bao.
Maybe they did.
Bao was already saying bye to the Spurs.
I guess because they know it was going to happen. Like it's something they talked about.
I guess I don't know, but they're like already like parting ways like on Instagram.
I'm okay with
that.
I
was like,
I've been saying for a long time we need to get rid of Pau Gasol. Didn't I already say it a couple episodes ago?
You did say that, but I like him.
I mean, I like him too, but it's not about liking somebody. It's about production.
Yes,
he's not producing for us.
That's true. And then he was hurt for a bit. I'm sure that set him back too.
He was
Yeah,
hurt every
he's
season
just
he was with
he's
us.
just not able to. He's not the player he was.
Yeah, with the Lakers, absolutely not. Or
Yeah,
with the Grizzlies. With the Grizzlies, even he was
yeah,
phenomenal.
yeah. So then now he's closer to his brother, I guess.
Yeah, in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, now he's gonna have to buy a jacket before he leaves to Milwaukee.
That's for damn sure.
Because it's cold, bro. Now down here in San Antonio, it gets a little chilly and it might get cold a day or two, but over there, you're gonna need a jacket,
We have summer like 360 days a year.
you're
Here,
gonna need a
so.
jacket up there, cause
Yeah.
it ain't down here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sad to see him leave, but uh,
It's for the best.
yeah, it gives Jacob Portal. Did I say that right? Jacob,
Yeah, Jacob.
Jacob
Pirtle.
Portal. Some development time, so that works out
Which
pretty
is
well.
good. And that might open up a little some more minutes for Davis.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
he tends to roll into that.
I mean, I don't think that's his role, but
It's not, but like if you have Jacob Pirtle and then you kind of need somebody to fill in for LaMarcus, and that's
True.
where he'd kind of come
Yeah.
in a little more. So that'd give us for
and I
sure
guess
some
me
more.
too. It helps me too out. Too.
That's one I was forgetting. Yeah, that gives him some
Because
development too.
Because everyone knows that those young guys need that practice. Cause
Oh God.
shoot, yeah, they throwing rocks up. I was like, yeah, we need to develop these young dudes. They do well, but then when they come up to the actual roster, they do well like in the G League, but then they come to the roster and it's like,
It's a different league,
need
man.
practice.
The G League is a development league for a reason.
Yep.
And then you got the NBA, which is already like you've proven yourself, you've made it here.
Yep.
The G League is like, all right, guy, show me what you got.
Yeah.
It's not quite the same.
It's not, and you can see it. I'm not hating on them, but I'm just saying you can see the difference.
Yeah.
In speed. I think they're just the speed is so much different. They kind of look lost out there.
Yeah.
When I see them play, anyways. But I like the fact, like I don't know, we mentioned already, Jacob. Did I say Jacob? My boy Jacob. He looked lost in the beginning of the season, but like halfway into it, he started to get in rhythm. And I think we were there for the first game versus the Lakers.
The Lakers.
Where he just went off in the second half.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter, really.
he was asleep the first half, and I was
Yeah.
turning the ball over everywhere. Then, boom, came out of nowhere, took the game over. Really.
Yeah, he's the one. I think that was our energy player of that game.
And after that, I think he's been doing fairly well.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll have games where he's still off. Like I still notice, like, oh, come on, son. But
I think a lot of that's due to him not having a consistent shot.
Mm.
So maybe that's part of it. You don't
Yeah.
have
But
range.
but
so
even
you
when it
have
comes
to rely on the
when it
inside.
comes to rebounding, I mean, I don't think I've paid too much attention, but I think he could do a better job.
I think
Because the Spurs get beat on rebounding, like second chances, like
yeah.
terrible.
And I think that's also like a young development thing, but I think that he could do better there. Just like Boban, when he was with us, he was kind of like timid and afraid to do things. He just needs to kind of like come into his own. But he's 7 feet tall. There's no reason why you can't average like 8 to 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
Zero reason.
And he's young. He's solid. I mean, I think he's pretty good. I think he'll stick around. He won't be one of the guys that leaves. I hope not, at least.
No, he's doing pretty good.
Because next year it'll still be a different team too. Because DeJounte Murray will be back.
So I mean, we got some good young talent. Jonte, you got Pirtle, Davis. They're all 23 or younger.
Yeah.
So we got some
and
pretty
then
good.
If Lonnie Walker can develop too.
Lonnie Walker and
if he can
me
catch
too.
up to speed.
Yeah, Lonnie Walker and me too. If they can, we got like 5 or 6 guys that are 23 or younger, and
I mean,
potentials.
And
there.
White and Forbes, like they stepped
Bryn
up.
Forbes,
They
yeah.
stepped up for sure.
Derek White, yeah, he surprised me, but Bryn Forbes was definitely the punch that was like, wow.
Because you just give him the ball and he shoots, and I mean you'll have some nights where he's not great, but overall I think he's like the most improved.
Yeah.
If I had to give a most improved sticker, because he's a millennial. I think he's a millennial. I think he'd get that golden star.
I think he's my age.
Yeah.
Or maybe a year younger than
No, he's younger. He's younger.
I thought he was maybe my age or a year younger. This is today's fact of the day.
Well, now you can Google shit, so
yeah,
let's Google shit.
Google shit.
Oh damn! I thought I saw his age right now. Yeah, but he's 25.
Yeah, my age. I told you.
July 23. Oh, almost your age. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a month younger.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean these guys are solid. Like they all stepped up for sure. So that's pretty good to see. Like hopefully in like 2-3 years,
He can be
that could
a
be
pretty solid team.
another run.
A top 3 seed
Yeah,
team, maybe.
I mean look at the Patriots. It's not like they won all 6 rings in 8 years. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? The Spurs have been winning since what, 99?
So, yeah.
Since 99, cuz, and then they probably gonna win another one. Though another one, they almost
At
had
some
six.
point,
Down.
I really hope LaMarcus gets his ring with us, but
Yeah.
it'll be tough. But he might be in his decline already. But as long as he gets it, I'll be fine.
I'll tell you who's on the decline. The goddamn team fucking losing rodeo road trip. I think they lost 7 out of their goddamn 8.
Yeah,
Shit.
that was a. I would say that's probably the worst rodeo road trip since I've kept up with them. Yeah.
Yeah, hell
It's
yeah.
been quite some time since I've kept up with them.
They ain't catching no damn breaks out there. Close games too, bad calls here and there, to end the game versus the Raptors, but like still in general.
Yeah, that was a terrible no call.
In general, come on.
That was an absolutely terrible no call.
In general, come on, cause that's terrible.
That should have been our game though.
That's just bad all around.
Even if you won down, like I would have been happy.
That's just bad all around. I mean, not that they're not competitive, and it's almost like a rebuilding year, anyways.
Yeah.
And they're still competitive, but god dang, that was going from like a hot streak at the end of December to like mid-January to like just
evening out,
going cold.
Ice in my veins.
Damn, man, the Lakers were looking solid compared to them. That's
the
saying
Lakers,
a lot.
Playoff LeBron has been activated apparently. So
playoff LeBron at the All-Star break. It ain't good.
I know it's not good.
That's not good. That's who you got hurt.
But it's him, and the one I really like is MVP George.
MVP George.
Or MVP 13, because his nickname is PG-13, but it's MVP.
MVP,
13.
I like it.
It's MVPG.
I like it was funny that they were showing Harden has like a bunch of 50-point games in the season.
Yeah.
And they were comparing it to Jordan and who else? Kobe and whatever.
Hakeem Olajuwon. He had who was it? I think it was it was. I forgot who it was. They had like the 30-point games. I don't know if it was like Will Chamberlain or something. They had like the most 30-point games in a row, and then Harden beat it by like 1 or 2 games.
Yeah, but the internet always wins at the end, son. Internet, thank you. You're the champion, reigning champ. They were like roasting them because they were like, oh yeah, in a league that doesn't play defense. Yeah, it makes sense. And they were like, oh yeah, how many rings does he have? Yeah,
I mean, I think that ring conversation is a little overrated, though.
Is it though?
Because if you're going based off rings and who's the best, Bill Russell's got 11.
Right.
Nobody's even near him.
Right.
Nobody.
Yeah.
So why isn't he the best player?
If anything, Robert Horry's like the closest one to him.
Yeah, he's got what, 7 or 8?
7. Yeah, and some with the Spurs. You believe that? Is it 1 or 2 with the Spurs?
I do not recall that.
I can't remember either.
But if you're going based off best players, then technically Robert Horry's better than Michael Jordan, right? I mean, I would say no, but if the rings are the only factor, then Robert Horry's better.
Better defender.
Huh?
Better defender, probably.
But over better player? Absolutely
not.
not.
I'd say that.
I wouldn't even put that in a conversation. I'd
but
seal that up and toss it in the ocean.
He's been on more winning teams.
Yeah, but does that mean you're a better player?
And that means you know how to win.
Nah, that's not what we're talking about.
That means you know how to win.
That's not what we're talking about.
But I think if Jordan hadn't left the league, he probably would have had 8.
I mean, I see that as being a possibility, but he's still not more than 11.
That's true.
So technically, Bill Russell should be the best of all time, right?
He is.
I mean, I would say he's the best defender, or if not one of the best defenders of all time.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're going based off rings, and Bill Russell everybody should know who Bill Russell is, but people probably don't even know who Bill Russell is.
Well, I mean, yeah, but Harden has.
Yeah, he's got a big old donut, but
0.
I think if they all would have stayed in OKC, I think they could have been a tremendous team. But
oh yeah, no shit, I think they could have won like 1 or 2.
I think he just wanted more because at that time he was coming off the bench. I think so because at that time he was coming off the bench.
Yeah, he can't be a Manu. You afraid to be a Manu?
Exactly. That's my point. Like
Manu has more rings than you, cuz.
His role was very important.
He almost had 5 too.
He was the Manu of the OKC.
Yeah.
And I think the only reason he was coming, he used to play defense also, which is believe it or not at that point. But I think he was coming off the bench because 1, I mean he was running a second unit, but 2, at that point they had Cephalosha who probably was a little better defender, and you needed somebody to defend because I mean Westbrook and KD were solid maybe, but they weren't great defenders. So you were getting beat off a lot of pick and rolls or just drive-bys. And so I think that's why he was gone off the bench. But regardless, I mean, that would have been a crazy team. Ibaka.
Yeah.
Nick Collison, who was still there at that time.
No, Ibaka's playing with Kawhi in Toronto.
Yeah.
In the cold.
I don't know. Now it's a pretty open game, fair game in the East right now with the Sixers and...
Well, next year, I think the next...
Bucks and stuff.
Oh, yeah. With the Bucks getting help from Powell.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Do you think that makes the Bucks more of a contender, or do you think that's just kind of like a lateral move for them?
I'm just here so I don't get fined. I think it's like maybe the best move they could have done right now. I don't know. I don't know who else is out there, but I mean, he helps. He's gonna help someone rest. What else can he do out there?
Lopez.
Take some. Give a player a rest. He's probably not gonna do a lot on the floor, I don't think.
But he'll be a good veteran voice for sure. I mean, he's won championships. He was in his prime, of course, a very, very good player.
Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of ice packs because his knees probably hurt all the time.
Sure they are.
So he's gonna be able to hand out ice packs on the bench.
I mean, after they moved on Maker, that's kind of like where Paul Gasol fills in.
But then you even saw him not even play, didn't play because of coach's decision in some games, at the end right now, the last couple weeks. He wasn't. It's not that he was hurt. I don't think, unless he was hurt. But he just didn't play games. So.
Yeah, but you know how Pop is. He'll sit you out to preserve.
Well, yeah, but I don't. Maybe Paul wasn't about that life.
I mean, yeah,
he was
you're 55 years old. You need to be about that life.
Yeah. Well, I guess now he might be able to give some players some rest out there.
I hope that
Milwaukee.
he does well, but I hope that this is also his last year because I would hate to see him go out on an entirely shit year where he does nothing and just gets destroyed every single time he's on the court. That would be such a disappointment for a good player like Pau Gasol.
Yeah. But I think what we were talking about earlier, about the Knicks, about the potential team they could have over there.
I mean, I could see that. You brought up the Zion,
DeAndre
KD,
Jordan,
DeAndre. Well, the person I forgot was DeAndre, but once you add him into the mix and his defense and ability to finish, those lob passes, I think that
I still like him.
He's a great player, or defensive player, I should say. Offensively, he's a good dunker, but that's about as far as I'll give it to him. But defensive-wise, he's definitely a very, very good player. So I'm okay with that, but I think I'd prefer to see Kyrie with Bron in LA. Because they've already played together. They know what to expect from each other.
And he left.
I think, but now he understands what it takes to be that leader, and obviously it's not going very well for him.
Right, but he left for a reason, too.
Yeah, because he thought that he was ready for that, and now look at where he's at. The Celtics are doing way better without him.
I still don't think they'll...
I mean, I know that we've spoken on a previous episode about how they were open to the possibility of playing together. I think that'd be better for them, because then you have Kyrie, Durant, Zion.
Yeah.
And those are all ball-dominant players.
Well, yeah, but he's going to go with LeBron.
Yeah, but LeBron's a good passer. If anything, the passing is LeBron's best asset.
Well...
Which is the reason Kyrie was able to hit those shots, because he had such a good person.
Then you must have a terrible team out there in L.A.
Who the hell does he have? The only person that I'd put on the radar would be freaking Kyle Kuzma, because I actually like Kyle Kuzma.
That's it.
That's really the only person that I'd say, you know what, he's good there. Nobody else would I, put into the conversation of, I guess,
in that team.
Would work.
In that team.
Yeah, on this current team, which, you get Kyrie back, they have, already, they know how they play, you know what to expect.
Not that they're not good, it's just not on that team.
Yeah.
They're not working well.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
And so, and then you, hopefully, if you add Clay to that, then we've talked about it before, Clay doesn't need a dribble to get a shot out. That man will just fire it up.
Yeah.
And so you got that on your team, and so then you really have a lot more to work with.
That's true.
You got LeBron to pass it. You got Kyrie who can drive through just about anybody. You got Clay who can shoot it over just about anybody. You have space all around your entire floor. If they get Anthony Davis, then your inside game is punishing too, because there's not a damn person that can stop that man.
Well, so why wouldn't that work in with the Knicks?
Because they're all ball dominant. They're not passers. Even Clay has learned to pass more with like Curry because obviously he's a very good shooter, KD and so forth. But Kyrie, ball dominant. He's pretty much dribbling the ball the entire 24-second shot clock. If KD goes, he is fairly similar in that aspect. Zion might be the only one that may be the best passer on there. If your rookie is your best passer over veterans, I don't know why that's a good thing. I don't see that being
develop a team around it.
I mean, you can develop one, but I mean, KD's 30 already. By the time you develop it, he might be on his decline. It's time for somebody else to step in. There's a lot of possibilities. I just see the best possibility is, that LA team.
I don't know. Because they get Kyrie, they won't be able to get Anthony Davis, Kyrie, and Klay Thompson.
I think they can.
Where's the bench? Bunch of veteran minimums.
It's LA. They're like one of the biggest market teams. They got them the most or the second most money behind Boston, I think.
So they're gonna be able to afford all that.
You can afford a lot more than most of the teams would.
I guess I don't know.
Where the Spurs may only be able to give DeMar DeRozan a max, these guys can give 4 people a max deal.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Don't you get fined after a certain amount?
Luxury tax, yeah. But the CBA is going up, so they're allowing more money by a couple, I don't know if it's 100 to 200 million or something ridiculous.
What the hell?
They're allowing before you get to that penalized.
Damn.
Because contracts are going up also. Obviously, we saw Russell Westbrook and Mike Conley last year or 2 years ago. Shit. And things like that. So contracts are going up, so that also plays a role in it. But even more so, LA is just a bigger market team. There's more advertisement. There's more everything you can do to make more money. You can charge more for tickets. One, it's already LA. The ticket's probably 4 times more expensive than they would be in most places. Mm-hmm. So you're making more money off that.
Yeah. Damn.
So there's a lot more revenue really to be made.
Shit. That's true.
So they're just a bigger market team, If they offer you a max, then shit, you're playing in LA. Not to mention all the money that they can make off endorsements. Who wouldn't want to make more money? Already doing what they want on a good ass team.
Yeah.
I'm sure LeBron's killing it on endorsements over there right now.
Probably. Was the 2 Chainz album off of him?
I don't know.
LeBron? I know they were working on it, but I don't know if he made it was off of LeBron James or.
Well, I saw something earlier that apparently LeBron had posted it before it even came out. I don't know if it was a couple hours or something before it came out, but apparently he teased on some, I don't know, some sort of social media.
Yeah, they were, because I know they were talking about it. Or I just don't know if the album was because of LeBron James or.
I have no clue.
Or if he just had something to do with the song. You're the fanboy over here.
I'm a LeBron fanboy, but I don't know about 3 Chainz.
Yeah, but you should know that's an album on him.
I don't know.
Shoot. So when did you take that picture that you posted up on Instagram?
Well, I ran into the other picture. Over the weekend when we went home because I saw it in a slideshow, and the other picture was probably maybe a month ago or so. I would say it was maybe a month ago at most, maybe less.
I was gonna say you look small in both of them.
Yeah, well.
I was gonna post one of my arm and be like, "Oh, it covers your head in both pictures."
It's wait, which one's the after? You should have commented that. Which one's
the after? Which one's the after? I should have just put my arm. Wait, what are we looking at in your picture?
Which one? It was the same one. I just photoshopped.
Which one's the before? Which one's the after?
I just photoshopped the beard into the other one. That's all it was. Same picture, just photoshopped the beard.
Which one's the before? Which one's the after? Damn, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I should have posted mine up too. But I was on my way to work, I think, when I saw it.
Well, you went the opposite way.
What?
I went from being this twig.
I think I still look the same.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
From.
I've been my mouse since day one.
I don't know. If you go back to junior high.
Puro mamado team.
If you go back to like junior high, maybe early high school.
I was mamado in training.
It was untoned muscle.
It was
for sure.
mamado in training. It was gathering the essential
stones.
nutrients
You were gathering
needed.
the nutrients.
Essential nutrients needed, the foundation that was gonna be needed to grow and build all this muscle.
That's what it was.
Yeah, and I think I told you I started taking creatine. I'd never taken it before.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that. We'll see how that works.
How are you feeling with it though?
Well, I mean, I've only taken it for like a week.
I mean, it might take it like 2 or 3 for your muscles to be fully saturated.
Yeah.
But you can definitely feel a little bit, even if it's like psychological. But I feel like you can feel it a little bit, at least in the strength department, when it starts to.
Because it's the most researched.
Yes, like the 1970s or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, there's obviously nothing but good reviews on it. Like I haven't really seen anything terrible on it. So
yeah, so creatine's like if you wanna start off with any supplements, I would say maybe creatine would be one of the best ones to start off with.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, really, the only ones that I would really use is like pre-workout, maybe protein if you're having a hard time getting the protein in for the day, and creatine is really the only 3 things that I would use or do use.
Yeah, well, I mean, I take protein just because whenever I started lifting, like I was doing okay, but then when I started lifting and then I started taking protein, that's when I saw the big changes.
I mean, sure, it's tailored a little more to like muscle growth, just because of like specifically make it for that, sure. But I mean, I use it obviously, like it says a supplement, but sometimes I have 140 grams and I need to get 180 or whatever the reason is. So
yeah,
that scoop itself is 25. That puts me at like 165.
But
so
it gives me a lot of leeway. Whey is it the best absorbed protein?
Yeah, it is, which is what I'm saying. They specifically tailor it to muscle growth and so forth. So yes.
Para ponerte mamao, quita mamao, papá, puro mamao whey. That should be the name of a protein brand.
Puro mamao whey.
Yeah. Or mamate whey.
Yeah.
Mamate whey protein.
I just come with a genius idea, and I'm gonna trademark it before this episode leaks. I'm gonna use Ed Guide and put Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Use it as
Yahweh. Proteína.
Yahweh. Proteína.
Proteína para los músculos. Yahweh.
And creatine's gonna be Yahweh.
What's a Mexican sucaritas flavor?
Sucaritas.
Sabor sucaritas. Papá.
Sucaritas en búbalo or something.
Entrale.
Paleta
Entrale, no tenga miedo. Agréguele leche, papá.
I'm putting Kinder Sorpresa.
Kinder Sorpresa, güey.
But yeah, I mean,
Yahweh, Kinder Sorpresa.
As far as creatine goes, I would say it's definitely a helpful supplement, and
a
lot of people are just take into, I guess, a misinformation or misconception that it just makes you bloated and just water retention, but it fills up the muscle cells with the water.
Yeah.
So it's it's.
I don't know the mechanism behind how creatine works. So
yeah, if I'm mistaken, like what I've seen research wise, it's been like. So it yes, the muscle cells retain water or whatever, but it's not just like you don't just get fat on creatine. Like that's not really what it is.
No, because it's not fat.
And a lot of people are just like, oh, look at his arms, it's all creatine because he just looks like a big block. That's probably just poor nutrition, not so much creatine.
Yeah, because if you look at these arms, shit. Super Saiyan.
Those 35s.
Boss.
But it's really like the muscle cell that's retaining the water. So yes, it's beneficial, and yes, there's water in the muscle cell, but it's not just like, oh look, he's bloated and fat because of creatine. It's not necessarily how it works, and a lot of people think that. I know when I started working out and I was tiny as hell, I used to hear a lot of people at the gym saying that, like, oh, you just got big.
Oh, you can't listen to fucking gym rats.
No, it was just like it was just an overheard conversation. It wasn't something that I was talking about. It was something that I heard people talking about, and I heard it quite often. So it wasn't, it was just a lot of misinformation or misconceptions that you get bloated and your body just gets massive off creatine. This isn't like a sodium buildup or anything.
You're fucking hanging out on fucking the gym after you work out. You're the guy that hangs out at the gym talking to people about supplements.
I just told you I wasn't speaking to anybody. I heard people speaking about it.
¿Quieres tomar pre-workout después de la pinche gym, okay?
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna go to work after the gym. I'm gonna take pre-workout before work.
No, but see, now it wasn't me. It's just something that I heard because when I started going to the gym, I didn't really have proper headphones, so some exercises like my earphones had to come out.
I still don't have
and
proper
so
headphones.
I mean now I do, but you know when I started like some exercises, my earphones would fall out or I couldn't use them because they'd get in the way or whatever.
What do you wear?
So.
What do you use now for the gym?
Bose, the Sound Sports.
Wireless?
Yeah. Well, there's two. There's some that are wireless, but they're like wired together, and then there's wireless where it's just like the AirPods.
Ah.
So there's two different kinds of the quote unquote wireless ones, but I use the ones that are wired. They just kind of like hang around my neck. So
yeah.
But those are the ones I use now.
Because I still fucking wear the wire.
See, no, I mean,
I just buy a new one every 3 months. I would
recommend them. I mean, I used to go through headphones all the time, but excuse me, they're about $160. The ones I got, the ones are like 180. But I used to go through like a pair every 2 or 3 months. I've had these for almost 2 years, and they're still going.
Yeah, but if you count my, I go through a pair probably every 3 months. But only every 3 months, they cost me like $20. That's still cheaper than your $160 headphones.
I don't know. I think it's about the same.
Nah.
Every 3
it's like
months.
$120. Yeah.
For 2 years?
For 2 years, yeah, maybe.
You're looking at.
Yeah, actually, that'll be about the same price.
You're looking at more because if you go through 120 a year, you're going to 240.
But then I pick up
2 years.
But then I pick up the free ones that people don't want too.
What the hell does what do you
the
mean?
The wire headphones.
Oh.
Everyone has like extra wire headphones.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you meant like somebody just leaves their wire headphones, and
no.
I was like, you picked those up at the gym? That's disgusting.
Fucking don't work. I found them in the restroom.
Fucking gross.
I found them in the stall next to me. The guy that was taking a shit clogged it up. I want to go check it out, and I found headphones. I don't know.
Okay, that makes more sense. But still, like.
Speaking of plugging up, I went to the gym. I was gonna go into the sauna after my workout today, and then there was water coming out of the fucking restroom, like the whole restroom. I'm like, oh fuck. And then I got water in my shoe, so I'm walking out of the gym and there's fucking footprints of water. I'm like, god damn it, fucking something in the shit water someone left behind.
In the shit water.
Fuck. It probably wasn't shit in that water, but still, everyone was probably taking a piss and shit in there.
At least, at minimal.
Fucking sucked ass. So I didn't do the sauna today.
Well, no sauna today is fine.
Nope. Let's see if we can make sauna the word of the day. The Spanish word of the day.
La sauna.
Sauna. I don't even know how to... Oh, it's the same shit. Sauna and sauna. Sauna.
Sauna, culita de rana.
It sounds the same. Yahweh! Choco Crisp. Sabor de proteína whey. Shit.
Yahweh.
Fine, you do the protein, I'll do creatine flavor.
Creatine?
Well, creatine doesn't even have a flavor. I'll do pre-workout flavor. But they already have, I think Chingo Bling already does like horchata flavor and all that, right?
We'll keep it on the erga team. We'll do Yahweh and we'll do Pinche Pendejo pre-workout.
Pinche Pendejo pre.
Pinche Pendejo, güey.
Pinche Pendejo pre.
Pinche Pendejo pre.
Pinche Pendejo pre. Antes de caerse el agua.
It'll make you loco or something.
Pinche Pendejo pre. Después de que te caes en el agua.
Pinche pre make you pendejo for the gym or something like, you know. Some
Pinche
creative.
Pendejo pre. Sabor manzanita. Sol.
Manzanita.
Pinche Pendejo free. Mexican Coke flavor.
Mexican Coke. Oh shit,
that'd be solid right there.
That'd be strong. That's a different breed.
And then when you drink it, it tastes like Pop Rocks in your mouth. Ooh, loco. I'll put Pop Rocks in the pre-workout too.
Tamarindo flavored.
I think Jingle Bling already has that.
Oh, for real?
Like all those Mexican flavors.
Damn, elote or something?
That wouldn't be. Fuck no, that'd be more of a...
protein.
Maybe like
we'll
a
do BCAA.
Protein bar, maybe.
We'll do BCAA elote
Elote
flavor.
en vaso and elote en elote entero.
Or chicharrones or something.
Nah, that's like post workout. Like that's bulk.
We'll
that's
do
the
that.
mass. What is it? The mass.
Yeah, the mass gainer.
Yeah, the mass gainer. Elote en vaso.
Chicharrones con chile.
Add the chile. Nah, I'll do the Mexican Coke flavor and the what's it called? I don't know. Chocomil flavor.
Chocomil, leche nido.
That way you can put, whenever you put the you have the protein whey, the sucaritas, and you put the protein, the pre-workout, the chocomil, and then you just add water, so it tastes like chocomil con sucaritas.
That sounds pretty lit.
Shit. Probably just getting fat and just get fat just eating Just eating protein, not even going to the gym, just fucking getting fat off of protein and pre-workout.
Hey man, it's all good.
I'm
Making
always
sales.
fucking wired and I'm just getting fat. Well, have you gone to the gym, sir? No. I just fucking take this shit because it tastes good. Spring.
Hey man, as long as we're making sales.
Chingada madre vato. Anything else?
I think we've covered pretty much everything for the
Shit.
week.
Everything for this week. We were out last week because of a quinceañera, but we back. Y ya es todo. ¿Qué más? Any shout outs?
No.
No. Shout out to 2 Chainz, the Offset. And I saw Offset on. Have you seen Hot Ones? The wing.
No.
The wings on. It's a.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was
I did see. Well, I saw the picture. I didn't actually see.
He was on. He was on it. It was pretty good. I like watching that show. But yeah, listen to those albums, and then we can have an intellectual discussion on rap.
On rap.
On the rap culture.
I'll definitely have it for next week for sure.
All right. This is Juan.
This is Victor.
And this is LeijaLift. You can find us on Juan LeijaLift _
and Victor Leija_.
And then what else? Facebook and YouTube. LeijaLift all one word. We don't even use that, but we'll haven't used anything
we'll get
on
around
it lately.
to it with school and stuff.
Yeah. Juanito.leijalift1@gmail.
And Victor.leijalift@gmail.
All right. Este es LeijaLift. Terminamos hoy. Dale.